Hello here. Hi. I just wanted to give my opinion on the events unraveling after the death of Charlie Kirk. Mainly, I'm talking about people losing their jobs, all of that source of income, because of um, their reaction to the death of Charlie Kirk. So we talk about freedom of speech, all of that in the United States of America. But there is a line that, there is a moral line that we all know that we shouldn't cross when it comes to expressing your opinion. As I'm a conservative, they like to say far right conservatives. Yes, I don't shy. I'm a far right conservative. My the same thing that Charlie Kirk believed in, and that's what I believe in. Jesus is the only God, the only way of salvation to salvation. And he believed in having strong families. He believed in respecting authorities in strong borders. Yes, he believed in man and woman. There's no transgenderism. There's nothing. There's only one and woman. Marriage is between man and woman. That's what I believe strongly. So because of that, he was killed, and many people have rejoiced over his killing and said it was good because he had those strong beliefs. His faith in God, it got him killed. And basically they were asking for more. And it really scared me because I'm living in a nation where I'm raising my kids to be bold in their faith and to stand on the truth. So now when I see the repercussion of actions of some people, I'm happy because it makes people understand that we need to understand that actions have consequences. When you embark on a road, you know that that road, either it will give you you will have a reward, or you will have consequences. That's what I always teach my kids. Your action have consequences, and nobody is to blame and to be blamed because you did something, then the consequence is coming. You did something and there is a punishment. No. It reminds me of what happened. We have been living lately in a country where violence is brewing, like passive aggression is brewing in lives of many people. When, for example, when Trump was elected, when we elected Trump, thank God he won the election, and many people were like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to start. I think we start offing all the people, all the white people, all the white women, because they assume that only white people voted for Trump. We need to off them all because they voted a fascist." If you're a white, there was people on TikTok who were like, "I'm going to carry a gun and I'm going to." If you are white people in the night, I will just be shooting people. There were people telling there's this poison, this thing, you take it, you put in people's food. They were actively calling for violence, for murder. But we were watching it, we didn't say anything. It was cringe, it was like scary, but we didn't say anything. When Trump, our president, he bombed Iran. Everybody was like, "Oh, not Iran, the nuclear facilities in Iran." Everybody was like, "Oh," some people, some extremists, they were like, "Oh, please, Iran, don't please bomb Texas, bomb those regions, those who actually voted Trump, all of that, bomb them because we don't care about them." That is calling for violence. That is people are sleeping, and in their dream they just dream about us being destroyed of the earth, and we have tolerated it for long. But what has made it worse, it is like, no, this is the last drop. The last straw is seeing people rejoicing after, when they see the blood pouring out of a man who was just speaking his mind. He wasn't harassing people. He sit, and if you want to debate him, he will answer your question. That's what happened, and that's what we saw. And it's scary because it makes us think that there are many people who are like Charlie Kirk, and now they have to be scared, afraid to speak their mind because any lunatic can come up to them and do whatever they want. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy that people are losing their jobs. Yes, losing your job is nothing. You will find you will survive. I mean, you will survive. But losing your life, breaking family, making a woman I'm a wife, I'm a mother. Seeing a wife losing her husband because he dared to speak. Seeing children lose their father because he dared to speak, that's cruel. And anybody that celebrated it and asked for more is not supposed to have it. So you're not supposed. We are seeing teachers getting fired. We are seeing a medical personnel getting fired. We're seeing people in the food industry getting fired. We're seeing people in the airlines getting fired. We're seeing people. It's crazy. It's scary to see that we are living with people. We are working with people who has that power. It's amount of power in their hands that they can use it to harm you. If they come to know that you are a Trump supporter, or you have a different view, a different opinion than they have. I'm a Christian, and people are like, oh, you have to be like Christ, you have to show mercy, whatever. Yes, we can forgive, but as I say again, actions have consequences. The first, let us go back to the beginning of the creation of the earth. In the Garden of Eden, God told Adam and Eve, that if you eat from the fruit of the tree of life and death, of knowledge of life and death, you would die. It would die. And Adam, they ate. It's not said in the Bible if Adam asked God to forgive him. Maybe he might have asked. Maybe he might have asked and say, oh, I'm sorry I did this, please don't do that. But God would have said, yes, I know that you're sorry, yes, I will forgive you, but you cannot be in my presence anymore. Adam was given a job to take care of the garden, to take care of the animals, to take care of that place. But when he allowed corruption into his mind, into his heart, God had to kick him. He got fired from his job. Basically, he lost his job. He got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. The same thing is happening today. If you dare to allow corruption into your mind, into your heart, to the extent of celebrating over somebody's death. I'm not talking about, there are people, if it was, for example, a really fascist, because they like to call us fascist. If it was really a fascist, like we see, like people who do bad things, yeah, you can say, oh, at least the earth it has lost somebody who was doing evil to other people. But we are talking about a man who wasn't fighting, he was not violent, he was not fascist, he was not racist. No, he was just a good man. And people are celebrating that. It means that all people who are like him will be scared to leave, to be scared to go to work, because they are working with co-workers who actually pray that something bad happens to them. They are going to restaurants, they are going to businesses who belong to people who actually pray that something bad happens to them. We need to make sure that such behaviors are not rewarded. And it's good that people are losing their jobs, and they should be losing their jobs. You can have your opinions, you can celebrate death, but celebrate death in your house with your family. Make sure that it doesn't go out of your house. If it goes out of your house, make it public. It means that you are ready to take all the heat that is coming your way. So I think I really I really thank all the soldiers, the warriors who are doing that job, making people fire. Let them lose their job. We should come back to common sense. To common sense. We shouldn't celebrate people's death. We shouldn't celebrate evil, because that was evil. We shouldn't celebrate evil, and we should make it clear that it has to end. It has to stop. May God protect all our influencers, all the people who are fighting the good fight. May God protect us all and guide us for them. May God bless Erica and her family. Bye.